Straight to our next conversation. Political realignment often tests the boundaries of party loyalty and strategic interests, particularly in the run-up to major elections. The dynamic is currently playing out in Osun State, where the All Progressives Congress APC has publicly rejected an alleged attempt by Governor Adeleke to join its ranks, labeling him a political liability. The party's stance comes just hours after Governor Adeleke and 27 chieftains of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) endorsed President Bola Tinubu for the 2027 general elections. According to the Osun APC, Adeleke's support for the president will not shield him from defeat in the 2026 governorship elections, affirming its readiness to reclaim power. BKO, we have seen first-term governors, defecting to the APC, and they were welcomed with open arms. Why is the APC in Osun State rejecting a major heavyweight like Governor Adeleke?
Yeah, no two states have the same political temperature, political realities. In Osun State today, the APC is really waxing strong. What we are seeing at the national level is happening in Osun State. More and more PDP members are defecting into the APC. I didn't see it coming. But the party leadership in the state, and when we are talking about the party leadership in the state, you cannot but talk about the leader of the party. That's the Minister of the Blue Economy, Alhaji Oyetola. He's been able to hold the party together, and you must give him credit because people are not defecting from APC to the PDP, despite the fact that the PDP is the ruling party. This is a really surreal situation. It's an unusual situation. Yeah, usually when you are the ruling party in the state, opposition elements will flock into your party in anticipation of patronage here and there, But that's not happening in Osun. Rather, it is the PDP members who are defecting into the APC. In the National Assembly, we've seen that in bold relief.
Yes.
When Wale, defected, probably the longest serving House of Reps member from this part of the country. When he defected, it was a shock to many people because that's a man that the APC have found it impossible to defeat. Always winning from that side and has been in the National Assembly for so long. He defected into the APC and many people were shocked. That was going on.
That's a strong signal.
But since he left, so many other big people have left. 2 senators in the last 48 hours have officially moved into the APC. Senator Fadaunsi in the Jesha area is the leader, the undoubted leader, and very influential, a former accomplished customs officer. He has defected. Another senator from the same state moved with him. 3 House of Reps members also moved into the APC. So they believe that given what is happening in the state, given the fact that they've been able to weld the party, the APC together, and given the fact that even the election that brought Adeleke to power was a very well contested election. the margin of victory, about 27%,
okay,
27,000.
27, okay.
Yes, was the margin of victory.
Really...
And if not because of the way Adeleke dominated the election in Ede,
okay,
where there were complaints that, oh, the election went into the night. I'm not saying that that was why he won. No, I will not say that. But the margin of victory in Ede was 28,000. The margin of...
The total...
Yes, the total margin of victory was 27,000. So they believe that they are in a much stronger position now to win that state. And because they are in a, because they believe that they are in a much stronger position to win that state, they believe that they don't need an Adeleke to deliver the state. That is the way they are. No one can deny that people are not really moving from the APC. Rather, we are seeing people move from the PDP
to the
APC, which means they are doing certain things right, which means that the party is in a much better place than it used to be. So, and you and I know in some of the places where these defections have happened, Ismail talked about Delta. There's some level of unease in some of those places because new people come in and they will dominate
and the
affairs
already
of the party.
There will not want
the
to.
People, yes, they will feel
exactly
marginalized. They will feel that, oh, are we being punished for our loyalty to the party?
Exactly.
So they already imagine that when he comes with his own army of devotees. Those devotees will take over
the whole structure,
the party, and then they will now be brushed aside. That is how they are thinking. But as I've always said, in these kind of decisions, the party leader, and the undoubted party leader is the president. The president has a big say in how this whole issue is resolved. If the president feels that, oh, the party will become much stronger with this person coming in, the president will then need to address the concern of party members in the state. But from what I see, as an outsider looking in, they believe that the party is strong enough
and better off
in a much better position to defeat the incumbent, and that the incumbent is just trying to escape defeat by jumping into the APC ship. And if you look at Ife, basically with some of the developments that we've seen, and even Osun West, frankly, the progress that the APC has made in those places, Ife, Ijesha, with all those defections, and the fact that the defections people are not defecting to the rival PDP, and the way they work strong in West. Apart from, I'm not talking about Bedore and Ede now. Okay. The rest of Osun West, they are in a much stronger position. So they feel that this defection is not necessary. That's why they are saying, no, stay there. Let us defeat you.
Let us defeat you.
Don't,
maybe after defeat you can come
I don't know what my younger brother has to say about that. Will he come after defeat?
Will he come after defeat? But a former deputy governor of Osun State alleged that, oh, the governor is begging to come into the APC. Is there any truth to this?
Well,
that a governor will be begging?
Well, from the things I have seen from outside, it may not be necessary to say that he's begging, but when you do things that appear that you are desperate, and, you know, it's like a case of...
maybe that post by what Davido wrote. That from
now, and
maybe that's an indication.
Incidentally, that post was made in 2014 when the elder brother of the governor moved. But when social media and the even traditional people were using it, they didn't say anything to debunk it, because as at that time, those who were negotiating on their behalf had given them all the assurances that they were home and dry, that it will happen. But you know, when some persons now saw the video from the current deputy governor of the state, where he gathered the people from his constituency, telling them that it's the president that is begging the governor to come, that probably angered some APC chieftains and said, come, wait a minute, who will beg you to come when you are the one, you know, begging, to join us? So the way they went about it, for instance, at some point, some of the social media handlers, including key political office holders within the government, once you see their posts on social media, Twitter, Facebook, they began canvassing, oh, we are together with APC, we've been together before, and so if we work together this time around, there's no... But by 2 days ago, I've started seeing, a different thing, meaning that the things we read in the papers, that perhaps those who wanted to join are unwilling to, to accepting, is true. The case is more like that of a willing suitor and an unwilling bride.
But they've said that the governor is a liability.
Well, the APC spokesman in the state and the chief, they will have to define that. Maybe they are looking at it from the governor's performance so far, or perhaps
they are not impressed with his performance.
Or perhaps from some of the optics. For instance, from where I stand here today, when people say, oh, this Osun man, how is your dancing governor? They will not tell me how is your performing governor. Perhaps some of those optics too may be reason the APC chieftains are calling him, a liability. But the governor has the opportunity to prove them either right or wrong.
But the thing is, when you look at his political history, it's difficult to call him a political liability. I do not see him as a political liability. He's contested elections in the past and won. Remember, for him to be defeated in 2018.
The one that former Governor Oyetola won?
Yes.
Yeah, 2018.
We needed a rerun. Oyetola needed a rerun to defeat him back then. And when you also look at what transpired in the National Assembly elections and the House of Assembly elections, he delivered for his party. He also delivered for his party in the presidential election. Because Atiku won.
Yeah, Atiku won by a margin of 10,000.
So if you have that kind of record, you delivered in the National Assembly elections, you defeated the APC, delivered in the House of Assembly election, you dominated that election, and then the presidential election. It's difficult to say such a person is a liability. But you know, in politics, they like to demarcate one another. If he was in that position to say something about his opponents, he would probably use words. So, but on the balance of things, you cannot say that it's a political liability because he's known to have won elections, he's known to have led his party as the leader in the state to win election. And the way some politicians will see is that, look, the more the merrier. They are not going to be thinking that if we can defeat, we can win without him. Some politicians will see this as an opportunity. If we have him on our side, it gives us a much better chance. In fact, it literally turns Osun State to a one-party state. That's the way some of the people who want him to come into the fold, that's the way they will be seeing it. But politics is an interest-driven game. It has always been. So, to that extent, the APC members in the state, including Omishore
yes.
and others, you know, we may not approve of the way Omishore went about it, you know, about expressing his mind, because, yes, you know, but a good number of them who are also interested in contesting, the Omawurares of this world, you know, I don't know whether Omishore wants to contest. Some people said he wants to contest. The Oyebanjis, they fancy their chances of winning the election. They do not diminish their capacity to win. So that's how they are thinking. And as I've said earlier, with people coming into the party, they believe that the party is in a much stronger place. So now, this is the thing.
Now, another thing, how's the governor even responding to the rumors of defection? Is he saying that, oh, I'm not defecting, I'm staying with the PDP?
No, if you read the statement from the party and even the caucus, I don't think I don't think it would be correct to refer to the defection as rumor, because the statement confirmed that yes, they wanted to go, but that there
is pushback.
There pushback
from APC.
So it's not a rumor. The PDP confirmed it.
That he wants.
That he wanted
yes,
to go.
But that there is pushback.
They issued a formal statement.
Yes,
so to that extent,
pushback from APC. And so they are saying, okay, stay there, continue your work.
So I don't think...
so you think there's nothing the PDP can do to stop, if there's something they can do to stop the defection of heavyweights in the party in Osun State?
Well, for now... from what some of them are, like when I listened to Wole Oke, when Wole Oke was defecting, Wole Oke said part of the reason he was defecting was that the governor was trying to run the party like a fiefdom, you know, turn it into a private, enterprise, you know.
They're not carrying others along.
Others along.
Okay.
Now, Father Onsi, as early as, I think, 2023 or so, he had granted interview where he explained clearly that he did not approve of the leadership style of the governor. The leadership style of the governor, you know. Somebody's defection that surprised me the most, is that of Ajagunla, the current senator representing Osun Central. Because I know that he's very close to the Adeleke's dynasty.
Okay.
You know, as a matter of fact, people believe that they got that ticket because of his closeness to that dynasty. But today, he has defected to APC. You know, incidentally, it's from the same local government with me, Ilarongun.
Okay.
And you know, for the first time, Ilarongun produced the member of House of Reps, produced the senator of Osun Central. And they have 2 commissioners
in the cabinet.
It has never happened before.
All from PDP.
All from PDP. So with Ajagunla's defection, it shows clearly that the governor and his team will have to go back to the drawing board if indeed they want to stop. Because I know that the rep from Ife, Ajilesoro, has also defected. And I think Ajilesoro has spent about 3 terms in the House of Reps.
All right, then.
Yes, now, you see, as we said earlier, the president is the leader of the party.
Okay.
He has a big decision to take, you know, on this matter. During the inauguration of the national chairman, the president said, I urge all the members of our great party, APC, to develop a spirit of inclusion and accommodate all those willing to join our party. It is necessary. Our door must remain open. He went on to say, more state governors are still coming. That is why we shift our convention to December. Our doors are widely open, and we must accommodate them all. They must be allowed to jump out from a wrecking ship and a coalition of confusion. Today, we have 23 governors, and very many more are still coming. We must accommodate them all.
That's a signal.
So that's the signal from the president that if Adeleke wants to dance into the APC, the president will also dance in opposite direction and stretch his arms
wide open
to welcome him. But in all of this, the way the party men and women feel must not be discountenanced.
Yes, true.
You know, so you must find, as a leader, the president must find a delicate balance, you know, to handle this situation so that it does not then lead even to the fracturing of
the party in the state.
Yeah, as a result of maybe bad blood or whatever. So, so that is it.